So I'm going to give you my gratitude for joining us today for this powerful full moon meditation. And this meditation is going to focus on healing our relationships and healing our relationships with our ancestors, with ourselves, and with those around us. Okay, so this meditation is going to start off with a cleansing, because we need to cleanse our hearts, our minds, our bodies, in order to really forgive and to heal all those relationships, the relationship with ourselves and the relationships with others. So I'm going to invite you to take a few deep breaths. So you're going to breathe in, and I'm going to invite you to visualize that your belly is a balloon, and as you're breathing in, your belly's expanding out like a balloon. Hold and gently exhale. And as you're exhaling, you're going to exhale out all your stress, all your worries, all your self-doubt, all your fears that you've been carrying for this week, for this month, for this year. Breathing in, hold, and gently exhaling out. And you can visualize that you're exhaling a gray color, and this gray gunk represents all your worries, all your stress, all your fears, all your doubts, all the pain, the grief, the disease in your body. Breathing in, hold, and gently exhale. Now I'm going to invite you to put your index and your thumb finger together, what you usually see people do in meditations. So this is going to help you take deeper breaths, because when you have more oxygen in your body, it's like caffeine for your body, and this oxygen is going to revitalize you. Now I'm going to invite you to visualize that you are sitting inside of a beautiful golden pyramid. Now, pyramids were used by the Egyptians, the Mayans, the Romanians, the Chinese, by so many cultures, because they're powerful shapes for protection and to channel energy. And I want you to visualize that you are sitting inside of a beautiful golden pyramid. And the reason why we use gold is because gold represents power, and we are returning back to our power. Make sure that your pyramid is very solid. And as you're creating your pyramid, set the intention that only the highest vibrations for your highest good will come in through this pyramid. Good. Very good. Now we're going to start off our meditation with gratitude, because when we're vibrating in a frequency of gratitude, we expand our auras, we expand our energy, and that way manifesting and healing can happen so much faster. So I'm going to invite you to focus on this wind, and if you're not feeling any wind, you can focus on the air. And you're just going to program that with each breath that you take, you're going to exhale all your negativity. And you're going to give gratitude for this wind or for this air. Because as this wind is blowing against you, it's blowing all of your stress, all your negative energy, all your worries away. And you're going to let it go. We don't need to hold on to these doubts, onto these fears, onto these worries. They're making us heavy as we walk our path. So you're going to give gratitude for this air. And every time that you feel this air blowing against you, you're going to program that it's blowing away all your negativity, all your disease. Good. Now I'm going to invite you to focus on your body. How is it feeling? Is it stiff? Is it feeling comfortable? Give gratitude for your beautiful body, that it's so perfect. It's gorgeous. You were able to walk today. You are able to speak. You're able to see. You're able to talk and express yourself. So give gratitude for this beautiful body that you have. And it's so perfect. It knows exactly what it needs to do to heal itself. So just feel that gratitude in your heart space right now. Feel that gratitude, that love for your body. And lastly, we're going to give gratitude for ourselves, for taking the time and the effort to do this powerful work, because what you are doing is so powerful and so important, because whether you know it or not, you chose to be born at this specific time in human history when we are going through this shift in consciousness, and you consciously chose to come here and to help yourself, your soul, and to help the rest of humanity evolve into a higher dimension, into a frequency of love, into a frequency of joy, into a frequency of abundance. So feel that gratitude and love for yourself in your heart space right now. I'm going to invite you to put your hands on your heart and to feel that power of that voltage. So place your hands on your heart right now and just feel that power right there. The human heart is the most powerful tool in this universe. It has millions of neurons. It has thousands of voltage. That's why when someone gets a heart attack, the first thing that they do when someone's about to die, the first thing that they do is they go straight for the heart, because this is the source of life and it's so powerful. And you have this beautiful gift inside of your chest. And we're gonna heal this beautiful heart so that it becomes stronger and more powerful, so that it expands in its abundance, in its joy, and in its love. Good. Now, if you're holding a crystal, I'm going to invite you to focus on your left hand where your crystal should be. And you're just going to give gratitude to the crystal for helping you heal yourself during this meditation. Because the crystal is vibrating and it's sending healing energy into your body. Good. Now I'm going to invite you to, if you're sitting, please visualize that and if you're laying down, please visualize that there's a sun, the moon is above your head, okay? And the moon is there's a string attached from the moon to the top of your head, and it's gently pulling you up. Just the right amount so that your spine is perfectly stacked. Perfect. So all of your energy centers, your chakras, are located in your spine, and it's so important for your spine to be straight. So I want you to visualize the moon that's above your head, and you're going to inhale the moon's beautiful healing white light. And it's going down through your scalp, down through your hair follicles, and this healing white light is coming into your forehead. And as it's coming down into your body, it's just releasing any tension. It's releasing all fears, all worries, all diseases, all doubts, all your pain is just being washed away by this beautiful white light. Breathing in white light from the moon, sending it down into our nose, into our eyebrows, into our eyes, giving gratitude for our ability to see our beautiful faces in the morning, see our beautiful family, see our beautiful friends, see the beauty of nature. Breathing in white light, sending it into the eyes, massaging the cataracts, the corneas, all the stress and strain that we put on our eyes, just gently easing that so the eyes can heal themselves. And as this white light is touching every single cell, every neuron, every blood vessel, every intestine, organ, and bone, it's returning your cells back to their perfect state. Because your body has the power to heal itself. It knows exactly what it needs to do to heal itself. Breathing in white light coming from the top of our heads down into our cheekbones, the nostrils, the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the throat, releasing all tension that we have on our throats. Maybe we haven't been saying what we want to say, or maybe we've hurt people with our words. I want you to send this white light down into your throat, because your voice matters. You have a very important mission, and that's why you chose to be incarnated on this earth at this particular time in human history. And you're here with a very important mission. And whenever you speak from your heart, whenever you speak from love, you know that's the right thing to say. So allow yourself, give yourself this freedom of expression that you have, that you deserve, that is already yours. Breathing in white light from the moon, coming from the top of our heads, and it's coming down into our shoulders, down into the neck, releasing all the tension in the neck and the shoulders. We store a lot of pressure here. We put so much pressure on ourselves, our families, our coworkers, society puts so much pressure on us. Just release it. You know, it's like you're imagine that you're walking with a backpack, and your backpack is full of rocks. These are all your worries. The rocks represent your fears, your doubts, the pressure, the external validation. But once you take these rocks out of your backpack, then your backpack is lighter, and you can walk through your life so much easier, with so much grace, so that you can fill your backpack up with abundance, with joy, with unconditional love, with health. So just let this white light melt away all of your worries, all your self-doubt, all the criticism from yourself, from your parents, from your friends, from your coworkers. Just let it melt away. Breathing in white light coming in from the top of our heads, from the moon, down into the chest, releasing any tension in the chest. Releasing any pain, any grief, Breathing in white light, sending it down into the stomach. And this white light is touching all your organs, your liver, your spleen, your kidney, and it's releasing all the toxins there. It's releasing all the tumors, eliminating, gently melting away all of the bacteria in your gut that's not healthy for you. Releasing any parasites, gently melting them away. And as you exhale, I want you to visualize a gray color. And this gray color represents all that negativity leaving your body. Because you are a being of light, and you are receiving this light from the moon to heal yourself. Breathing in beautiful white light from the top of your head, coming from the moon, sending it down into the hips, releasing any tension that we store in the hips. The hips also hold a lot of pressure, but it's pressure on ourselves. Maybe you haven't been being flexible with your relationships or with your responsibilities or with your habits. So how do your hips feel? We need to be flexible, right? Life is a dance. We're always searching for balance, and balance never looks the same. And we need to be flexible as we continue walking and facing different circumstances on our journeys. So just send this white light into your hips and release all tension. Release any fears that you have, any regrets, any anger that you have. Just gently melt it away. Because as Buddha said, anger, this fire of anger, burns you, not the person you hold it against. Breathing in beautiful white light, coming in from the moon, sending it down into the thighs, into the knees. And we're going to focus on our knees for a second, because the knees is where a lot of ancestral karma is held. We are connected to our ancestors every day, every second, every minute. Even though you may not be able to see them with your eyes, with your physical eye, you can see them with your third eye. There are so many spirits around us. And we're gonna just do some healing, because this is so powerful, because you're not only healing yourself, but you're also healing me, and you're healing everyone who's listening to this recording now, in the past, and in the future, because healing goes across space, time, and dimensions. That's why the work that you're doing right now is so powerful. So I want you to focus on your ancestors. And I want you to, at the same time, focus on your knees. And I want you to send this white light coming in from the moon and send it down into your knees. And release any pain that is being stored here. And set the intention that this pain that you're releasing, that you're healing, will be released across space, time, and all dimensions. Because it served its purpose. The pain was a lesson for us and for our ancestors. The anger was a lesson for us and our ancestors. But we no longer need to hold on to this pain and to this anger. So we're just gonna breathe in white light into the knees. And we're also going to send white light into the earth. Just set the intention to heal the earth and heal this land that we've destroyed. And you can focus on the Amazon, that's burning right now. You can focus on all the water that's being polluted. Choose something and just send this intention, this white light that's coming from you to heal. Good. Breathing in beautiful, healing white light coming from the top of your head, from the moon, down into your legs, into your ankles, into the balls of your feet, your toes, and your toenails. And releasing all the tension in the ankles, releasing any blockages in the ankles. Maybe we're not feeling grounded. And this will manifest as ankle pain or leg pain. Know that you're always protected. Your finances will always be taken care of if you really surrender and if you trust that God, the source, spirit, the universe, whatever higher power you believe in, will take care of you. So just release any tension from your legs, any fears about finances, any fears about your physical safety, any fears about being in a body. Just release them. Know that you're always protected in every single way. And now I invite you to take another deep breath of this beautiful white light coming from the moon, and you're going to send it out into your aura. So just set the intention that, you're inside of a giant balloon, and you're just sending this white light into your personal giant balloon. And you're going to just release any cords that you have attached to people that are no longer serving you. People enter our lives for a reason, but people also leave our lives for a reason. And if they are no longer serving our highest good, if they're no longer making us happy, if they're no longer making us healthy, then it's our responsibility to remove them from our lives. We can still love them, but we can love them from afar. And we have that courage, we have that power, and we're going to tune into that right now. So I want you to visualize one person that you have hurt with your words, with your actions, with your thoughts. So visualize one person that you have hurt. It can be a parent, it can be a spouse, a friend, a coworker, a stranger. And you're going to visualize that that person is right in front of you. So keep your eyes closed. You're going to visualize that this person is right in front of you, and you're going to repeat this after me. You can repeat it out loud or internally if you would like. This is the Ho'oponopono. This is a native Hawaiian prayer, and it's used for forgiveness. And we're going to ask for forgiveness for the person that we hurt. And you can even ask for forgiveness to your ancestors. Okay? So just visualize that person in front of you who you hurt. And you're going to repeat after me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And know that this person has received and accepted your forgiveness. And I guarantee that over the next week, you'll be getting calls and texts from this person. I guarantee it. Now we're going to do one more forgiveness. And this forgiveness is going to be for ourselves, for our inner child. So I want you to visualize yourself as a small child. And you're going to ask yourself for forgiveness. Forgiveness for feeling guilty or feeling shame about something that you were just being yourself. So visualize yourself as a child sitting in front of you, and you're going to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you can embrace that small child that's always with us. You can give it a hug, you can pat it on the back, you can invite it to sit on your lap. Because this child is always with us. And because this is a full moon, we're going to do a special ritual. And I want you to remember, and please remember that you're inside of your sacred shape, and you're inside of your pyramid, so you're protected. You don't have to feel the trauma or the pain from these emotions that we're going to be exploring. We're just exploring it. Okay? So just remember that you're safe. I want you to visualize what's the most painful thing that happened to you in the recent past. Were you sabotaging yourself? Have you been betrayed in your relationship? Have you experienced the passing of a loved one? What is the most painful thing that you've been holding on to that it's time to let go of? Has someone mistreated you and you're still holding on to that pain? Or are you holding on to some bad habits that are hurting yourself and hurting those around you? Do you have an addiction? It can be an addiction to caffeine, it can be addiction to TV, addiction to music. Anything excessive is not healthy for us. So I want you to focus on what are the things that you're holding on to that are preventing you from being the powerful, the confident, the joyful, the abundant, the divine, the beautiful, and the compassionate and loving person that you are. Have you been afraid of what others will think of you? Have you been afraid of speaking out? Have you been afraid of starting that business? Have you been afraid to make that phone call? What fear do you need to let go of? Are you holding on to grudges, regrets that are from so long ago that are not worth your peace? Are you doubting yourself so much to the point where you cannot make a decision, where you can't sleep at night? Are you holding on to anxiety, onto depression, onto constant worrying and doubting yourself? Are you holding on to relationships that no longer serve your highest good, that aren't allow you to flourish and to step into your power and to step into your abundance, to step into your joy? What is this pain in your heart that you need to let go of? So in a second, we're going to open our eyes and we're going to write down 3 things that we want to let go of. And then we're going to burn these papers. Because in order for us to receive abundance, to be joyful, to receive unconditional love, we have to let go of what's no longer serving us, what is causing us pain. And it may be people around us. And this is out of love for yourself. You releasing someone from your life is out of love for yourself. It's nothing to be guilty or shameful about. Because as we're evolving, people need to evolve, or relationships need to evolve. So reflect on that. If a relationship right now that you're in, even a relationship with yourself, a type of self-talk, a habit, a fear, a constant doubt that you need to let go of. So I'm going to invite you guys to write down those 3 things that are holding you back, because we're starting 2020 very soon, and we need, next year the energy is going to be so powerful that we really need to hit the ground running, and we need to let go of these self-sabotaging habits. Please grab a paper and a pen and write down the 3 things that you want to release. So pause this recording and write those 3 things that you want to release this year. And then once you hit play again, I'll give you instructions on what to do. You also want to get a candle or a lighter, because we'll be burning those pieces of papers. So go ahead and pause this recording now. So when you're ready, you're going to put your paper in here. So again, we're working with the elements, okay? And fire is very powerful. So fire burns all negativity. Today we don't have time to do a meditation with fire, but what you can do is, you're going to work with physical fire, not energetic fire. But you're going to see, as you're watching your paper burn, it's going to burn away from your life. And you need to do it with your full intention, with your full heart. If you don't do it with your full heart, it's not going to work. Okay? So don't even come up and do it if you don't really believe it. You have to do it with full intention and really release it. And send this to the moon and ask her to fill it. Whenever we release, right? Something else needs to come in and fill that spot, right? So just set the intention that the confidence from the fire, because fire represents confidence, that power, that confidence from the fire is going to fill it up, whatever you just released, okay? So when you're ready, you can come up and put your paper here. So just close your eyes. I invite you guys to close your eyes. And you're going to put your tongue at the roof of your mouth. So this is actually going to create more saliva in your body, because the more water that you have in your body, the faster the energy will flow through. So I'm going to invite you guys to close your eyes and to sit up straight. So one way to do this, you can visualize now that the sun is above your head, right? And we're just going to attach a string from the sun to the top of our head, and it's gently pulling us up just the right amount so that our spine is perfectly stacked. Like, all of this negativity wants to stay, right? And this is where our power has to come in, to just let it go. So just close your eyes for a second, okay? Again, stack your spine up straight. Okay, now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, and you're going to visualize that the sun is above your head, and there's a string attached from the top of from the sun to the top of your head, and it's gently pulling you up just the right amount so that your spine is perfectly stacked. And now we're going to breathe in this gold light from the sun, because we just breathed in the divine feminine energy from the moon. She's feminine, right? She represents the divine feminine. And we have to balance our energies. So we're going to breathe in this energy, this power from the divine masculine, from the sun, right? Because without the sun, right, there's no power, there's no electricity, right? So I want you to breathe in this gold light, and as it's coming down through your hair follicles, down your forehead, down your nose, down your eyes, send it into your solar plexus. So send it into your belly button. Your belly button is where your solar plexus chakra is, and this represents your power. Okay? So if you're having self-confidence issues, this is perfect for you. And you can connect with the fire that's in front of us too, because this fire represents confidence, okay? So breathe in this gold light and send it into your belly button, okay? Keep sending it there, and I want you to make a circle with this energy. So rotate the gold light 7 times counterclockwise in your belly. So counterclockwise to a clock, right? Good. And just send the intention that as you're doing this, any self-doubt, any self-sabotage, any feelings of like someone taking your power away from you are being cleansed and gently burned away and released. Any cords between you and people that you included in these note cards are getting burned. Those cords need to be burned, not cut. The cords needs to be burned. And I want you now to breathe in gold light coming in from the sun. Send it down to your belly button and rotate it 7 times clockwise. Okay, so now we're opening and activating our solar plexus. So this is where our personal power is. So later, at the end of this meditation, when you open your eyes, you're gonna keep your eyes closed. So you're gonna, when we end this meditation, you're gonna walk away with confidence, knowing that whatever you just burned is out of your life now and forever. So it is, so be it, and so it is. And that no matter what happens, you're gonna step into this confidence, into this power to release this. To release this self-sabotage. To release this. And that whatever fear that you were holding on to, whatever grudge, whatever guilt, shame, or self-doubt that you had, now you have the confidence to step forward into this new moon cycle, into this new life, into this new day, full of this confidence, knowing that you have the power to control your life and direct it in the direction that you want it to go in. And we're gonna do a little bit of healing for the earth as we close this meditation down. So I want you to visualize that the earth is in front of you right now. So you're gonna place your hands in front of you like there's a basketball in between your hands. Okay, so we're keeping our eyes closed. And from the center of your chest, from your heart space, you're gonna send pink light into the earth. Okay? So you're sending pink light into the earth. And this pink light represents the love you have inside. And you're gonna send this love into the earth for the air that you're breathing right now, for the water, for the food that you enjoyed. So you're gonna give gratitude for this. So just visualize that the earth is in between your hands, and just send your loving light into this, into the earth. And set the intention that your love, this pink light coming from your heart, is healing the earth. It's healing the water. It's healing the veins of the major rivers of this earth. It's healing the womb of Mother Earth and your own womb. And it's healing all the animals, all the people, every conscious being on this planet. And as I want you to take a final deep breath in, and I want you to inhale this pink light and exhale air, so that this love, this connection to the earth and everyone on it is always inside of you and always with you. Now I'm going to invite you to rub your hands together and to place once you feel the heat in between your hands, you're going to place your hands on your eyes, keeping the eyes closed. Take off your glasses if you're wearing glasses. Once you feel the heat, you're going to place your hands on your eyes and just keep them there for a second and absorb all of this powerful healing for your mind, for your body, for your heart. And know that when you open your eyes, you're going to open your eyes to a new life. As you walk up out of this circle, you're going to be a different person, because everything that you just released is gone. And you have filled it up with power and confidence. And this healing that you just did for your body, for your soul, and for your ancestors will carry on. And whenever you sleep tonight, your body's going to continue healing itself. So it's very important that you continue drinking water. Thank you so much for doing this powerful, powerful work and allowing me to join you today. Namaste.